In the last section, we downloaded the Flutter SDK and we're now ready to extract it onto our local machine. So here's the process of what we're going to do. We just did the download. We're now going to take that zip file and we're going to move it to a workspace directory on our local machine. Now, when I say workspace right here, I don't mean to say that this is going to be a folder that has to be called workspace. It could be called my code or my projects or whatever you want it to be. It's just some folder on your local machine where you normally store code. So I personally call it workspace because that's what I call the folder where I store all the different projects that I'm working on at any given time. But again, it does not have to be called workspace. Once we move that zip file over, we're then going to extract the zip. And then we're going to do a little bit of setup for something called our path variable to make sure that it includes that new directory that we are creating. So let's move on to the second step right here. I'm going to pull open the download directory. So here's my downloads folder. I've got the zip file that we just downloaded right here. And then I have a second Finder window open. Again, this is open up to my workspace directory or just whatever location you have on your local computer that you use to store code. I'm going to take the zip file. I'm going to move it over to this workspace directory. And then I can double click the zip file to extract the contents into this directory. Now, doing that extraction process takes a minute or two. So for the sake of time, I actually already went ahead and did it. So after you do that extraction, you should see a new folder inside of whatever your workspace directory is called simply Flutter. If you open this up, you'll see a collection of different files and folders inside there. And so this is everything that we need to generate and run new Flutter projects. Now we're not done just yet. We still have to do a little bit more setup for our path variable. So let's take a quick break right here, come back to the next section, and we'll continue with that setup.